my mother went to this law firm and they didn't have this Irish skin and green card. Stop a lot of talking with culture for space. Before my mother that she went to Nigeria, the pastor there, Joshua, I told my mother to ask him what job God wants me to do so I could go to any field. I used to go to CUNY, and since then the immigration has given my surveillance, because I used to go to immigration court. When my mother brought me from Nigeria in 2000, the immigration arrested me. So my immigration had brought me. They don't allow green card holders, like my mother to go to. So and while the immigration case was going on, my mother went to Nigeria to go pray at TB Joshua Church, Pastor Joshua, and I had to ask my mother to ask him what job God wants me to be doing. And said, my mother says he told her that I could do anything I want. And since the CUNY has been 20, my green card has been stolen, so you can do it all. I do post ads trains like this, and also they would put ads like let's lock in together. I have a purple code where see the purple jacket that lady's wearing purple. So the immigration is giving my service. I heard they're using satellite cameras to watch immigrants. Ever had an immigration case in this country, harassment like crazy. This one's going on. And at one point they put in another ad, say let's lock in together, and another one says let's create next. And so people say they're going to kill me and go online court and give them permission to create children for me and inherit any lawsuit money. So I'm trying to sue immigration for arresting me wrongfully as a child. I'm trying to sue them. Also, I'm trying to sue the NYPD for taking my homeland for it. So some people say they're going to steal that money. So I've been trying to go back to CUNY because right now my green card is stolen, but they need their tuition free for New York City resident. So I can't really apply for February because my green card was stolen by the police when they arrested me. And once I locked up in the mental ward, And so one day I left my luggages near the CUNY College, Borough Mahoney College, on the sidewalk. I chain locked it to a pole. And with it, I went to go and buy another car because the tire was damaged in that car there. And by the time I came back 5 hours later, they were caught up the chain. I stole my stuff at 1999. What's the address there again? I believe it's 199 Murray Street. 99 Murray Street or something. And I asked the police officer that was guarding the school, I was like, can you please check your camera? Because I chained my stuff on the sidewalk in front of the school to a pole. And I believe one of your janitors that normally spray me water inside my seat on the chair near the school. So I was told him, and the police officer said I have to go get a water for them to check. They called them police agents. So this was good. I went to apply for ID yesterday also. Since the police took my green card, stole my green card while arrested me. In 2019, which is like 7 years ago, I've not been able to get another ID. I applied for a full stamp card in 2024 because Biden said it should make it easy. All cities should make it easy for undocumented to get a full stamp. And before, when they approve your full stamp card, they put your picture on the full stamp card. As soon as I applied for my full stamp card, they were supposed to give me a full stamp card with a picture in it. you know. So yesterday I went to apply for my ID. They have to tell you to, they have to get you to take your hat off. So I took my hat off, and the guy was saying disgusting. He told me to take my hat off. He was saying disgusting. So they took my picture like this, you know. So they're mocking me. I said some black. It was a black American guy, and you know, I didn't even want to give my ID. He said I didn't have enough document. I have enough document. I have full stamp card. I had a letter with my address on it, and you know, it was a Caribbean police officer that told them, look, this person has all the evidence you need for a city ID. Why are you calling the police on this person? So the black American guy finally agreed. But he told me as part of the protocol I have to take my hat off. That's how they take pictures. As soon as I took my hat off, it was like disgusting, and it was calling me sus. I'm a woman. I told you I'm a woman. So I'm suffering from hair loss. You know, so they're mocking me because of my age. And you know, anytime I go to that ID office or any city office, there are black Americans I always want to fight, whether at the welfare office, you know, and they say they're going to get me killed. And they're going to go and criminal gangs have told me they're going to go and lie in court after they killed me. Use my mother's daughters to lie that I wanted to adopt children. They're going to, you know, claim I adopt children. I'm gay, I'm single or married without any adoption. So they're mocking me because of my hair loss. I'm losing my hair like crazy. And they refuse to give me ID. They'll take my picture and won't give me ID. So yesterday they put the wrong address on my application for ID, and I was telling them, said no. He said to me, I can't change, it's too late. I'm like, I just applied for ID yesterday. I was finally agreed to process my application. For the past 2 years now, I've been going to the ID office. They want to process it. It's my daughter, and they put the wrong address on, you know. I said, can you know, I was like, can you just omit the address? Because the address you have for me is the wrong address. Can you omit the address? Because they have the option. Whereby if you're homeless on the street, omit the address of the ID, and just have you come and pick up your ID from their office. I was like, no, we're not going to do that option. We're going to send the ID to the wrong address. You know, so they don't want to have an ID. They're mocking me, and they were using that to provoke me. You know, and they say they want to sex traffic me. So I guess they're kind of ashamed. You know, they want me. You know, they said, you know, they want like Epstein me, in which could have realized I'm worth a lot of money. And they're trying to force me to get married to an American or whatever. Since you're the person that can kill my money. So, you know, and I guess there are Americans that don't even feel that I'm ugly and don't want to associate with me even for sex trafficking. And also they say they're going to kill me, make a movie about me. And I came to America to become Michael Jackson. When I was a kid, I used to become Michael Jackson. I guess I don't become Michael Jackson. I used to send them songs. So they don't want there to be any official record of me looking like this. You know, but it's going to affect. They want to exploit me to the max. So they want my, you know, even at the most advice by the time I thought of the life of I was trying to choke me dead. My mother's daughter was as the son. They kill me. You know, we said Michael Jackson also. I was born in America, speaking with an American accent. I guess that's the one they hope there as me in the movie. I came to America to become a Jackson, and I died in the process. You know, is there anything associated with Michael Jackson? It's making money now. Before I died, nobody wanted to associate with him. But now, because of child abuse, education against them, they say sometimes try to get into some art. You know, so I guess, you know, they're trying to kill me and do a movie about me to claim I look like Michael Jackson in real life. But, you know, but now they say I don't look like him anymore. My skin, I used to like to my skin. I used to like to my skin. Moments on the street, I take a shower. You know, so they've been under that regard. When I applied for a food stamp, I took my picture and they saw my face doesn't look like him anymore. I wear a mask all the time. Yeah, I don't want it an official record, and they cancel my picture from the full stamp card. And they said, they changed their rules on me. There are no more pictures on full stamp card. Now I'm applying for City ID. And yesterday, when the guy told me to take my mask off, it was like disgusting. It was, I saw my hair. And they've been delaying me from getting a City ID because they hope to kill me in the future, and they're grooming me for the death, and have the Michael Jackson family exploit me and do a movie about me. So I came here to become Michael Jackson because I used to send songs to Michael Jackson when I was a kid in Nigeria, like 7 years old. But the United States Postal Service decided to speak the songs that say Michael Jackson has been moved to Neverland Ranch at that time and wasn't accepting me forward. So they'll send me the song back, the United States Postal Service, which is 7 years when I was like 7 years old. So I think someone in Nigeria has stolen those songs and they're waiting to kill my music. They say, alright, music. So now, people may sue them. They claim I look like Michael Jackson. People can just go through my ID record with the city, and that person doesn't look like Michael Jackson. Why are you making a movie about me? When I was a little kid, I used to look like him. But I doubt there's any more pictures of me from my childhood. I've suffered a lot of displacement. All my pictures have been stolen from childhood. So when I was a child, I used to look like him, but I never really took pictures like that. So they're afraid, if they try to make a movie about me in the future, as I look like Michael Jackson. That's why I don't want my picture to be on City ID. People may sue them, like, look, all that person's record shows they don't look like Michael Jackson. Their pictures, so this is why they're canceling from getting City ID to make it easy to traffic me, even on death. So this is like a human trafficking, human smuggling, and potential abuse of a corpse type gang. So this city is engaging in human slavery. This is very scary. FIFA needs to postpone this World Cup. They've stolen my green card. The police, another African that was homeless like me. So when they discovered he was homeless, because he started talking to me, telling me he's from Africa also. So he came and stole his green card, his passport. My mother also, before our daughters were born in America, let us come to Pennsylvania. They stole her US passport. My mother's in Nigeria with a US passport. She's naturalized to come in USA. So they said they're going to kill me in the bathroom and claim I'm doing drugs. I'm smoking drugs. I'm Nigerian, I'm dark skinned. If a black person that smokes drugs all the time, or that smokes will have blackened lips. So the fact that I don't have blackened lips shows I don't do drugs. So they said they're going to lie on me when I'm just about to shoot. They just look for an opportunity to kill me so they can make a movie about me, say I look like Michael Jackson. So they've been denying me City ID. I went to apply yesterday. And they put them wrong address. They put the wrong address in the application for me, and I corrected them. And I told them, look, there's an option whereby I can omit my address altogether. Because I'm homeless on the street. They're putting the wrong mailing address for me. And they were like, no, you send the application wrong address. So the address is 141 Flushing, they put 77. So I said, just omit the address altogether for my ID card, and I'll come pick up my ID. See, they say here, if you have arranged to pick up your car from this enrollment center, you may do so in approximately 3 weeks if your application is approved. So I told them, look, you put the wrong address for me. My address is 141 Flushing Avenue 77. I said, just omit my address from the application. I'll come pick it up. And I gave them my phone number, they didn't put it. So they want to steal my ID card. That's identity said the black American guy. I gave them my phone number, he didn't put my phone number. You know, in case they send my application, my ID to the wrong address, there'll be no way for them to contact me. You know, so they're engaging in identity theft. You know, so this city is engaging in identity theft. I told them the address they have on file form is the wrong address. I gave them my phone number. And the black American guy, you know, was calling me disgusting. You know, said they're going to send my ID to the wrong address. So that's Rico. He said they're going to kill me and make a movie about me. Say I look like Michael Jackson. I don't look like Michael Jackson. You know, I used to when I was a kid. Obviously, I don't look like Michael Jackson anymore. So that's the reason why they don't want to give me a CID. They want to defraud. You know, because when I was a kid in Nigeria, when I was like 7 years old, I used to send letters to America to Michael Jackson. You know, and the U.S. Post Office used to send me the letter back. Say I put the wrong address for Michael Jackson. You know, so I saved those songs in Nigeria. Because I used to write songs for Michael Jackson when I was 7 years old. So I saved those songs I wrote in Nigeria. I think someone has raided my property in Nigeria. And they want to kill me in America to release the music. They say whenever there's tragedy, people always buy music. Whether it's Tupac, whether it's George Michael. Even Michael Jackson, people went buy his music until he was killed. You know, so they're planning to kill me in America and lie to the public that I look like Michael Jackson and I don't look like him. So I applied for a city ID yesterday. You know, and they don't want to, they don't want it to be known that I don't look like Michael Jackson. So they put the wrong address, so the ID will be sent to the wrong address. So we never get the ID and use it. So it will look like it's not even me that applied for the ID. So this is human trafficking, you know, trying to defraud the public, so I look like Michael Jackson. I don't. You know, so this is very serious. This is fraud. This is human trafficking, human smuggling, and they choked me on they put choked on July 20, 2019. One of my mother's daughters, she has a son. I think this is who they want to have to play me in a movie. He was born in America with an American accent, you know. And he was born on the 23rd of the month. Of December. So they choked me on July 23rd. To send a message to that daughter, you know, the bus was open to kill me on that day. To send a message to that daughter that, you know, that she can inherit all my money. And they were trying to, you know, get her, because she has a U.S. citizenship also, that Flora, and her son has U.S. citizenship also. I'm a Nigerian, you know, I don't have U.S. citizenship. So they're trying to be killing Africans and give the money to people that have U.S. citizenship. My mother's daughters, who were born here, killed my mother and stole all her property. My mother was born in Nigeria. So this is a new form of slavery going on in America, where they try to kill people with African citizenship and keep their property, intellectual property as one person. People with U.S. citizenship. You know, and this could really explode into some type of genocide, and the lawyers here wouldn't help them. You know, so they've been denying me ID. My food stamp card also. In 2024, when I applied for it, they normally put a picture on your food stamp card. You know, and they removed my picture. They said they want to kill me and do a movie about me, like Michael Jackson. So usually, which I don't know, the food stamp card used to have a picture on top there. And when I applied for the food stamp card, they took my picture and they saw that, you know, it's going to be exposed that I don't look like Michael Jackson, you know. So so what they did was they removed my picture from the food stamp card. So they're planning to kill me in America and lie and do a movie about me that I look like Michael Jackson and I don't. So they deny I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, I used to look like Michael Jackson when I was in Nigeria, you know, when I was a kid. You know, so I believe this Eric Adams is behind it. You know, he's close to Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton is close to the Michael Jackson family, and they're just trying to defraud people by using, because I used to send songs to Michael Jackson when I was like 7 years old in Nigeria. You know, and all that mail was sent back to me in Nigeria. So I kept the songs in Nigeria, and people have raided my apartment in Nigeria now, and they've stolen that song. They want to release that song, but they just need me dead. And I think they'll hope to release like old pictures of me when I was a child, when I used to look like Michael Jackson. But the new picture of me, you know, that will show I don't look like him anymore. They want it erased. You know, because I have hair loss. You know. So this is what's going on. Please donate to my Cash App NYC Homeless so I can go to court and stop this human trafficking and organ trafficking and whatnot. You know, because to try to, you know, transplant me to somebody else to make money. That's like organ trafficking or whatever name they call it. It's an potential abuse of a corpse. So this is what's going on. Please donate to my Cash App, non-conditional charitable financial donation to my Cash App and once again. And people say they're going to lie in court that it's not really me recording on this video, it's me. I have a scar on my forehead. You know, my other phone, the battery's dead. I would have taken a picture of my green card out. Before they stole my green card, I did a photocopy of my green card, you know, which is in my email. And I'm going to open up my email accounts and show my green card, which I got in 2008. You see the scar on my forehead in the picture of my green card. So this is how you can tell me I have a natural scar. This scar had been on my forehead since I was in Nigeria as a child. I was a victim of child abuse. So this is how you can tell it's me. So please donate to my Cash App NYC Homeless, non-conditional charitable financial donation to my Cash App also. And as soon as I was about to take my picture yesterday, the black American guy was saying disgusting as soon as he saw my face. So they are trying to force me to keep my face covered so you can go ahead and make it. Hey! They have rats everywhere, you know, abusing. I'm busy on the phone, so I don't know you. You know. Well, I'm sorry? What? No, I'm not.